2 on offering. Hit towards center field. Butler diving catch. Did he make it? Blue says yes. Keating with a fly out for out number 3. The 2017 NJCAA Spring Sport National Championships live on NJCAA TV. Go to www.njcaatv.com to view live and archive broadcasts of the national tournaments for lacrosse, softball, and baseball. NJCAA TV is now also available on Apple TV. Bunting towards third, and that's going to be a bunt single that not only gets Butler aboard, gets Latrell to third.
Well, he lays down a bunt that's in the perfect position to lay down a bunt. I said it's bunt. To bunt on turf, it's really tough to do. You got to be able to deaden the ball a little bit, but he bunts down the third base line, knowing that the third baseman is back behind the bag, playing the possibility of the runner coming down the line. So he pushes it right at the third baseman, making him come further in and gives himself the opportunity to go 90 feet.
Chase Gatto 0 for 3 has been aboard once, compliments of the walk in the 4th. A couple of strikes. Corso's got the lead runner if he fields. He might have the double play.
Yeah.
The boot has a couple of base runners on and Bryce Butler at the plate. And he will slice this one down the line into left field. Rounding third, coming home, Albanese. Still a couple of base runners on, and now the winning run comes.
One, and now we'll go to the pen. There goes the signal, and that'll be it for Josh Vincent. You've got to find somebody who can get you a ground ball, Robert. Still no outs in the inning. Still runners at first and second. Now you're only, the tying run is at first, and the winning run.
Over to the bag. Bunted down the first base line. Scooped up by Nelson. And the throw over will pull off first baseman Kyle Shin.
Had a beautiful bunt right down the line. Makes the third baseman come in, make a tough throw, because he's got to pick it up, scoop, and throw. He pulls the bag, or pulls the first baseman off the bag. Runner safe at first. It'll be an error. Unfortunately, can't get things under control early. Remember, in the first matchup, Kankakee had to use 6 pitchers in the game against UConn.
Mike Giovanni ties the game up, trying to get to third is Savino, and he'll be tagged out with a throw to third. Giovanni goes to second.
Nice throw from the outfield, getting the runner going to third, and a great play. But again, an RBI on that hit. Ties this one up early, and we've seen this over and over and over.
Socked towards center field, and Bryce Butler goes back near the warning track. Steps onto the track and then up onto the wall, but has the ball in mid. And Mike Corso hit it a long way, but still turns into an out.
Ends up going about 380 out there by the time it is gloved on the track. Boy, a nice run in center field to make that catch, and then even a little bounce off of the wall.
Hit towards center field. That is going to be a base hit that scores runs. Albanese comes in. Latrell comes in. Diving to third is Butler. On his way to second, Stower. And the lead climbs by 2 more runs.
See a Billy. He's got that great arm from center field, trying to get the runner again, going to third. Can't do it, but again, a big hit out to load your luggage onto the bus because you have to leave your room.
And stop there, right?
Yeah, and left it though. All right.
Sent towards center field. Butler will go over and make the catch. Back to first goes Piskaric, and there's one away.
Well, we were already explained that. I mean, I did it through all my years. I always wore the knee pads until I got to the plate, and then you rip them off, just for the fact that it took time to put them on. But now it is required. They just are not throwing strikes, and we know that by the amount of walks given up.
Bunted towards third, on his way to first. Butler, bad throw. That's going to bring in a run as Albanese will come in and score. Latrell winds up at third. Standing on second is Butler.
It just is exploding in negativity all the way across for the guys in black. I mean, you feel so bad for this team because after we've seen them play, and then, faster in the bullpen right now.
There is another base hit. Here comes Albanese, putting on the brakes at third. Latrell, an RBI single for Bryce Butler.
You see the coach for Kankakee. Stop. Watch the look of the coach as he continues to back up here towards home plate, trying to get his runner to lift his head to see that he wants him to stop as he's coming down the line here. So he's sending the first runs.
That's a base hit and a leadoff single for Bryce Butler.
He continues to hit the ball well. He's having a pretty good night at the plate now. And you got to like it when you do that. If you can put the bat on the ball. But if you can put the bat on the ball with power, even better.
Four, though, from the standpoint of on the brink of elimination. They've been at that point since losing the first game of the series. Popped up to center field. Butler gets to it. Rakes is the first out in the first inning.
Yeah, they were the first team that got knocked into the losers bracket and the only team that survived coming all the way through to get back into this game here after getting knocked out in day one.
We're down to 3. A 2-seed.
5 earned and 60 pitches. He said, I'm done. We need somebody else. He knows this is a win and stay to the championship game or lose, go home.
Butler driving one into left field. That's in the corner, and Shaquille will retrieve off the wall. Sliding in with a double, Bryce Butler.
Nice piece of hitting, goes right down the line. Nothing third baseman can do. You can't even get the glove on this, even if you dove for it. Just a good piece of hitting on an outside pitch, and he takes it to the opposite field for a left-handed hitter.
A Parkland squad, 2 strikes, 2 outs. High chopper, charging, throwing, safe at first, ball game over. Butler dives in safely at first, that drives in Albanese.
What a piece of hitting there. A ball that got the turf and jumped up over the top, and it was going to be a tough play, but definitely there is a head-first slide, and the hands get to the bag first. And what a tough loss for Parkland. But wow, look at this throw. And he's there. And that's it. They run rule a third time.
Final 13-3. Kankakee and Mercer. So over at first is Matt Latrell. Latrell is chasing a record. As a matter of fact, he's tied now with most RBIs in a series. As that will roll over to Orange. Vasquez fields fires. Butler's on, safe, couple of base runners aboard.
Good bunt single, laid it down perfectly, hugs the line, and boy, he's got the speed to get down to first and did it very well. The only play they had, just too quick to get down the line.
3 years ago, Jordan Zimmerman from Mesa had 14 RBIs in a series. Matt Latrell, the guy now at second, has got 14 in this one.
Beat him by about the last one.
You get the railroad track and nobody can talk to you. Yeah. Out to middle, base hit, seeing a single for Butler. In will come Todd, and right behind is Bedell.
You see the second baseman try to make a swipe at this going across, and he just can't get his glove in the right position as that ball hops off the turf and into center field.
So a couple of runs played, 2 are aboard. Chase Goodell coming to the plate. And Kankakee in the 4th takes their first lead of the game, a 4-2 advantage. Win tonight, they'll tie another record. In towards center field. Butler able to get over and catch the Anthony Peroni fly ball.
Wow, he gave that a ride, and Butler gets on the horse out there in center, and he really has to go get this one. And a nice job there as he was going in between where that little bend is from the alley into the monster, but just gets over there.